Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. 6 dangerous fruits seniors should avoid for leg cramps relief. Did you ever find yourself jolted out of slumber by a sharp, agonizing cramp in your leg? As someone who has been through it, I know how draining it can be. Many elderly people experience chronic leg cramps rather than occasional mild discomfort. They could seem like a never-ending battle. Having said that, there is information that you might be missing. Yes, those healthy and delicious fruits you've been eating can be making things worse. You won't believe it. Although fruits are a great source of nutrients, certain of them might throw off your body's electrolyte and hydration balance, making it harder to avoid cramps. We at Elders Insight are happy to have you back. What we're about to discuss today could completely change the way you deal with leg cramps. When you watch this movie to its end, you'll know which 6 fruits are bad for you and why. If you want to make sure your food is healthy and delicious when you're cramping, I can provide you some great choices. Now that we've established a pleasant seating arrangement, let's talk about how little changes can greatly affect your comfort and well-being. Will you be ready? We can start now. The 6 vegetables that pose a risk. I will explain why the fruits I'm about to list can make leg cramps worse and present some healthier options that you might want to think about. First one. Hastily ripened bananas. It is well established that bananas are beneficial to muscle health. An important element that helps regulate muscular contractions, avoid cramping, and maintain a healthy fluid balance in the body, potassium is abundant in these foods. Potassium is especially important for the elderly, whose muscle function naturally declines with age. Having said that, there is a catch. Bananas' nutritional profile changes significantly when they're overripe. As they ripen, bananas transform their complex carbs into glucose, fructose, and sucrose, 3 simple sugars. This makes the banana sweeter, but it also makes it much higher on the glycemic index, which measures how quickly food raises blood sugar levels. The high sugar content of an overripe banana causes blood sugar levels to spike quickly after eating it. This may not seem like a big deal at first, but what happens next is quite significant. When your blood sugar levels become too high, your body releases insulin to bring them back down. An important trigger for leg cramps, dehydration, can ensue from such a sudden drop in fluid levels. Not only does dehydration make it harder for your muscles to contract correctly, but it also throws off your body's electrolyte balance, making cramps more likely. Another thing to think about is that some people can end up with water retention if they eat too many overripe bananas. Another common reason for leg cramps in the elderly is circulation problems, which this can make worse. So, how can we fix this? It is not necessary to completely avoid bananas. Instead, pick them when they are ripe. Less sugary, but still packed in potassium, magnesium, and vitamins B6, are bananas that lean toward green or somewhat yellow in color. In a coordinated effort, these nutrients support healthy muscular function, reduce inflammation, and maintain a steady electrolyte balance. For those looking for more potassium-rich foods, spinach, avocados, and sweet potatoes are great choices. Overripe bananas are known to cause sugar surges, but these alternatives offer a wide range of health benefits instead. Just by picking out less ripe bananas, you can enjoy all the health benefits of this fruit without having to worry about those excruciating, unexpected cramps. Even little adjustments like these can have a big effect on how you feel physically and mentally. 2. The versatility of grapes as a snack, dessert, or drink ingredient, as well as their sweet and juicy flavor, make them a highly prized fruit. Many people consider them a healthy choice due to their low calorie count and antioxidant content, which includes resveratrol, which is good for heart health. Though they may not seem like a concern at first glance, grapes can actually aggravate leg cramps if consumed in large quantities. Let me explain it to you. Fructose is a type of sugar that is abundant in grapes. While it's acceptable to have some sugar in your diet, eating too much of it can lead to a cascade of negative effects, one of which is an increased risk of leg cramps. Grapes' high sugar content causes cell water loss and upsets the body's fluid balance, which can lead to dehydration. Because muscles need water to work properly and avoid unpleasant contractions, dehydration is a common cause of leg cramps. On top of that, you can end up losing important electrolytes like potassium and magnesium due to the natural diuretic impact of grapes, which makes you pee more often. Because they regulate both muscular contractions and relaxation, these minerals are crucial for cramp avoidance. When electrolyte levels drop, cramps happen much more often. Because they are so easy to eat too much, grapes are another difficult fruit. Because of their diminutive size and sugary flavor, they are enticing to eat by the handful, often without noticing how much sugar is in them. 1 cup of grapes has about 23 grams of sugar, which is almost the same as a candy bar. Because their metabolism and kidney function may be less efficient, the effects of this sugar surplus on hydration and electrolyte balance can be more noticeable in seniors. Consequently, what other options are there? Instead of grapes, use berries like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, or even just plain old berries. The antioxidants, high fiber content, and reduced sugar content of these fruits all work together to improve muscle health and decrease inflammation. In instance, blueberries can help reduce the frequency of leg cramps due to their circulation-enhancing components. If you love the ease of grape snacks, try cutting back on amounts or switching to hydrating, low-sugar options like cucumber slices or celery stalks. In this way, you can satisfy your hunger without sacrificing your water intake. By being mindful of when and how you eat your grapes, you may protect your body from the hidden risks that grapes pose to your muscles. While indulging in the occasional sweet treat, it is possible to avoid leg cramps by simply substituting ingredients and controlling portions. 3. A lot of people talk about how great oranges are for your immune system and skin because of the high vitamin C content. They provide a delicious burst of flavor and are a favorite snack or breakfast addition for many people. Having said that, eating too many oranges might cause some unforeseen problems when trying to alleviate leg cramps. Let me explain it to you. Oranges have a very high acidity level. Even though this acidity isn't harmful in moderate amounts, it might slow down the body's absorption of calcium, which is essential for muscle function. For muscles to relax and contract without a hitch, calcium is a need. Muscle cramps and spasms could be the consequence of not getting enough calcium. Oranges also have a reasonable amount of sugar that is naturally occurring in them. Excessive consumption can lead to changes in blood sugar levels, which, as discussed before, can exacerbate dehydration. Because dehydration reduces the quantity of fluid available to your muscles, it affects their efficiency and raises the probability of cramping. Also, keep in mind that some people, especially elderly people with sensitive digestive systems, may have irritation of the lining of their intestines due to the acidity of oranges. When you're digesting food, your body may have trouble retaining certain minerals, which might have an indirect effect on your electrolyte balance. In light of this, what choices do you have? You shouldn't go without citrus fruits entirely. In moderation, they provide a wealth of essential nutrients. 1 little orange every day is plenty, or save them for special occasions. Eat a variety of calcium-rich foods, including almonds, leafy greens, and dairy products, in addition to oranges, to keep your calcium levels stable. If you're looking for a low-acid substitute for oranges, try kiwi or sweet bell peppers. Despite their low acidity, both are excellent antioxidant and vitamin C providers. Particularly helpful in the treatment of leg cramps are kiwis, which are high in potassium. Instead of drinking sugary juices, try mixing citrus with water or herbal teas to stay hydrated. You can keep your body's fluid levels stable and lessen the impact of dehydration by doing this. You may enjoy the benefits of this popular fruit while minimizing its possible downsides by cutting back on orange consumption and switching to alternatives. Always keep in mind that maintaining strong, healthy muscles and avoiding leg cramps requires a balanced diet. For many, watermelon is the fruit that best satisfies their thirst, especially in the hot summer months. Its juicy, refreshing texture and high water content, around 92%, make it seem like a great choice for staying hydrated. Cantaloupe may seem like it would help elderly people with leg cramps, but that might not be the case. Let me explain it to you. Watermelon is rich in natural carbs and has a lot of water. Sugar content is around 9 grams per cup of chopped cantaloupe. Having a lot of it could cause your blood sugar levels to drop quickly. This variation can exacerbate dehydration, which is a leading cause of leg cramps. Watermelon has electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, but the sugar makes it dehydrate you, so those benefits might not be worth it. Since the bodies of the elderly are more vulnerable to changes in blood sugar and hydration levels, this can lead to an increased risk of pain for them. Watermelon also has a slight diuretic effect. This suggests that it may cause you to urinate more frequently, which in turn can cause you to lose potassium and sodium, two crucial electrolytes. Muscular cramps are more likely to occur if your electrolyte levels drop, since these minerals are necessary for proper muscular function. Is there another option? For a fruit that is easier on the muscles and keeps you hydrated, think about melons or cantaloupe. Because of its high water content, low sugar content, and modest potassium content, cucumbers are good for your muscles. Whereas watermelon is known for its excessive sugar content, cantaloupe provides a balanced combination of water and vital elements like potassium and vitamin C. One more great option is coconut water. Hydration and electrolyte replacement are both supported by this all-natural drink. Coconut water is especially helpful in humid weather or after exercise because dehydration is more likely to occur. You don't have to give up cantaloupe entirely if you like it. Consume it moderately and pair it with a protein source or healthy fat, such as a sprinkle of almonds, to control your blood sugar levels. By being mindful of how much watermelon you eat and opting for other options, you may stay properly hydrated, support your muscles, and lessen the chances of experiencing leg cramps. Small changes like these can have a big impact on how you feel and what you can accomplish. 5. Cherries are a popular choice for persons looking to improve their general health because of their high antioxidant content and anti-inflammatory qualities. They are often considered a nutrient. They are delicious, adaptable, and widely available. But cherry, especially when eaten in big quantities, might not be the best option for easing leg cramps. The issue stems from their inherent sugar content. A cup of cherries has around 18 grams of sugar. Even if it comes from a natural source, this sugar can nevertheless raise blood sugar levels, which causes dehydration, a key factor in leg cramps, to set in motion. Because their systems are more vulnerable to changes in electrolyte and water levels, this can greatly increase the likelihood that elderly people will experience unpleasant muscular cramps. You could find yourself needing to pee more frequently after eating cherries because of their modest diuretic effect. The loss of important electrolytes like magnesium, calcium, and potassium may occur, despite the fact that this seems to be helpful for reducing edema or water retention. In order to keep muscles functioning normally and to avoid cramps, certain minerals are necessary. Their quick depletion can make your muscles more prone to unexpected spasms. Is there another option? You might want to think about eating fewer tart cherries if you like their anti-inflammatory qualities. Since tart cherries are just as antioxidant-rich as sweet cherries but contain less sugar, they are a better option for lowering inflammation without interfering with your electrolyte balance. Another great option is pomegranate. In addition to having less sugar than cherries, this fruit is jam-packed with minerals that promote blood flow and muscle regeneration. Eating pomegranate seeds on their own or sprinkled on salads is a great way to get them into your diet. Combining a little cherry serving with a sprinkle of almonds or walnuts makes for a hydrated and cramp-friendly snack. To help stabilize blood sugar levels and prevent dehydration from cherries, nuts are a good source of protein and healthy fats. Being mindful of your portion control and looking into healthier options will help you enjoy cherry nutritional benefits without increasing your risk of leg cramps. When it comes to eating the fruits you love, remember that moderation and balance are key to maintaining strong, healthy muscles. 6. The spicy and sweet flavor of the pineapple has made it a famous tropical fruit. It has a lot of anti-inflammatory and digestive enzyme bromelain as well as vitamin C. However, pineapple could be a problem for elderly people trying to control leg cramps. One of the biggest problems with pineapple is how acidic it is. Overconsumption of pineapple may irritate the stomach lining in people who have sensitive digestive systems. Because calcium is essential for proper muscular contraction and relaxation, this discomfort can reduce the body's absorption of this mineral. If you don't get enough calcium in your diet, you can find that your muscles cramp more easily. One more thing pineapple has going for it: a lot of sugar. A single cup contains about 16 grams of sugar. This might not seem like a lot, but if you eat a lot of it, your blood sugar will jump and then drop quickly, which can cause you to become dehydrated and have cramps in your legs. Elderly people are already more vulnerable to changes in electrolyte and water levels, and this can make their cramps worse. Is there another option? Go for papaya or cantaloupe if you're a fan of pineapple's tropical sweetness and flavor. With less sugar and plenty of potassium, magnesium, and vitamin C, all of which are necessary for strong muscles, papaya is a kinder choice for the digestive system. Because of its high water content and well-balanced nutrients, cantaloupe is an excellent substitute for pineapple that helps you stay hydrated without the downsides. If you enjoy pineapple but would like to lessen its impact, try eating it in smaller portions and pairing it with a protein source like yogurt or nuts. This can help reduce the likelihood of dehydration and stabilize blood sugar levels. Limiting your pineapple consumption and researching alternative options will allow you to enjoy tropical flavors without sacrificing your muscular health. To avoid leg cramps and maintain good health in general, it's best to start by learning how different fruits affect your body. Now that you know which fruits seniors should limit or avoid, it's time to focus on techniques that seniors may actually use to minimize or control leg cramps. These suggestions cover nutrition, exercise, and hydration, and they mostly target the elderly. Now, let's take a closer look at the ways you can keep your muscles healthy and free from cramps. 1. Drink plenty of water all day long. Dehydration is a common reason why people have leg cramps. Dehydration can set in unknowingly as our body's ability to sense thirst declines with age. The electrolytes and fluids your muscles need to work properly can become unbalanced if this happens. Drink 1 glass of water first thing in the morning and make it a habit to keep drinking water all day long. Your daily water needs can vary depending on things like your activity level, the weather, and any pre-existing medical issues, but a good rule of thumb is to drink 8 to 10 containers. Try these alternatives to regular water if you don't like it. 2. Mixed with water. Cucumber, lemon, lime, or mint leaves are great ways to add flavor to a dish. 3. Botanical drinks. You can hydrate and revitalize yourself with peppermint or chamomile tea. 4. The water from coconuts. Recharge your minerals like magnesium and potassium with this all-natural electrolyte drink. Stay away from sugary drinks and too much coffee, these might make dehydration worse. To keep yourself reminded to drink water throughout the day, have a water bottle nearby. 2. Keep your electrolyte intake in check. To keep muscles working at their best, electrolytes like salt, potassium, magnesium, and calcium are essential. When these minerals are out of whack, you could find that your muscles cramp up more often than usual. How can you include these nutrients in your regular diet? We'll look at some ways. You can find potassium in many different foods, including beans, avocados, sweet potatoes, lentils, and leafy greens. Potassium aids in fluid balance management and smooth muscle contraction maintenance. Some foods that are rich in magnesium include almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, and nutritious grains like quinoa. Magnesium reduces inflammation and helps relax muscles. Mineral calcium. Dairy products, fortified plant-based milks, broccoli, and kale are good sources of calcium, which is necessary for proper muscular function. Sodium chloride. Although limiting salt consumption is essential for preventing hypertension, including little quantities in the diet can help maintain proper hydration and muscle function. Using organic ingredients like bouillon or sea salt is important. Talk to your doctor about whether taking a supplement would help if you aren't sure of your electrolyte levels. 3. Eat moderately and use flavor combinations wisely. Overconsumption of any meal, no matter how healthy, can have negative consequences. Fruits with a lot of natural carbs, for example, could make you feel dehydrated and throw off your blood sugar levels. Never eat more than around a cup of fruit with every meal or snack. The key to a balanced diet is eating fruits in conjunction with protein or good fats. If you're looking for a healthy and delicious snack, try mixing almond butter with apple slices. To make a nutrient-dense breakfast, mix berries with Greek yogurt. To make it more tropical, add some nuts and some cantaloupe or papaya. You can balance your energy levels and reduce the danger of dehydration by combining these factors, which delay the absorption of sugar. 4. Maintain a regular exercise and stretching routine. A lack of blood flow or muscular tension is a common culprit in cases of leg cramps. You can improve blood circulation and relieve leg tightness by moving around regularly and gently stretching. Make time in your schedule every day to do these exercises. A calf stretch. Stand with your back against the wall, put your hands on the wall, and take a step back. Put your heel down and keep your back leg straight. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds on alternate sides. The hamstring. Roll out. Lie on your side on a chair, put one leg out straight, and lean forward slightly. Hold that position for another 20 seconds, and then switch sides. The foot flexes. To improve blood flow and stretch your calves, sit up straight and flex your feet. Standing up, stretching, and moving about should be part of your hourly routine if you sit for long periods of time. You can greatly improve blood circulation and reduce cramping risk with just a short walk. 5. Write down what you eat and do every day in a diary. A really useful tool is keeping track of one's food intake and physiological reactions. Document everything you eat, drink, gnaw on, and note whether you experience any leg cramps. With the passage of time, you might notice trends. For instance, you can find that certain meals or actions bring on cramps. The following questions should be considered while keeping a journal. Have you made sure to drink enough water today? So, what did you eat right before your cramps started? Did you engage in any physical activity prior to the onset of the pains? Keeping a journal can help you identify what sets off your symptoms and guide you toward healthier eating and lifestyle choices. 6. Think about getting a massage or soaking in a hot tub. A warm bath or leg massage before bed can help alleviate night cramps for those who suffer from them. There will be less chance of cramping because warm water improves circulation and relaxes muscles. It may be helpful to add Epsom salts to your bath for extra relief. Epsom salts are great for relieving muscle tension because the skin absorbs the magnesium in them. Even if you can't get in a bath, you can still get ready for a good night's sleep by massaging your legs with some soothing lotion or an essential oil like lavender. 7. Think about what your doctor has told you. If you still have severe or frequent leg cramps after making these changes to your lifestyle, it is important to see a doctor. If your cramps won't go away, it could be a sign of vascular disease or bad blood circulation. Nerve problems, such as peripheral neuropathy. Adverse effects of medicine. Your doctor can evaluate your symptoms, run tests as needed, and offer individualized recommendations for treatment, like adjusting your medication or starting physical therapy. Even though leg cramps are annoying and painful, you may get them under control by using these simple strategies. You can live a more active and pleasant life with less cramping if you drink enough water, keep your electrolyte levels balanced, stretch regularly, and watch what you eat. Always keep in mind that making little changes to your regular habits can have a big impact on your overall well-being. It is important to prioritize self-care and acknowledge that every effort you make to enhance your well-being is commendable. Bringing together all the data. After covering everything, including the 6 fruits that could be making your leg cramps worse and how to avoid them, it's time to think about how these little changes can affect your health and well-being in the long run. Leg cramps are not a natural part of becoming older, despite popular belief. Being attentive of what you eat, being hydrated, and taking care of your muscles will help you regain control and have more pleasant, busy days and restorative evenings. Staying away from overripe bananas, grapes, excessive oranges, melons, cherries, and pineapple is not the same as cutting back on food. Rather than fighting your body, you should seek out options that work with it, and make better informed decisions based on that knowledge. Yummy alternatives that are good for your muscles include fruits like berries, acidic cherries, or cantaloupe, but only in moderation. Keep in touch with Elder's Insight by subscribing, sharing, and giving us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Regardless of your age, we are devoted to helping you live your best life by offering practical counsel, science-based direction, and a little additional inspiration. Please respond soon. Have you noticed that some fruits or foods either make your cramps worse or better? In the comments area below, please share your own personal experiences. Let us keep building this remarkable community by sharing what we know. Your attentiveness means the world to me. My best wishes for a long and healthy life free of cramps are with you. Next time, in the video, I'll see you. Be cautious.